Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to LA Noire. We're back here again. Wanted to bring this up before we started. A few things. First off, as Go Riders had previously mentioned in the comments, the last story should have been the Naked City, but due to, I guess, I think because I had to redo the episode or something, it wasn't. So anyway, but this story this time is going to be the Naked City, and the second issue was that at the end of the last episode, or at the end of this episode, not end, but about 5 minutes into this episode, I'd already been making it, and I had a recording bug, and that screwed up the whole episode. I only recorded 5 minutes though, so I actually only lost about 5 minutes, and so that's not bad. I'd actually say maybe closer to 3, but we do need to restart the mission, so we're going to have to start out in the cases area. Over on Vice desk. And we are indeed in the Naked City. So let's get started. And it seems like an interesting start. I didn't get very far, but it does seem interesting. The Naked City.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine.
She was
Don't
whacked.
say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Alright, so we're ready to get started. And our only clue right now is morphine.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
What's with that
I wanna
getup
stop
of
him
yours
with one
anyway?
round.
I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worried.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Now, the reason that I noticed, and I'm actually kind of glad I noticed it right away, the reason that I was having issues last time was I had my Xbox controller plugged in, which I'm using to do a secret project that you'll guys find out about in about a month or so.
Are you a spy?
A little over a month. Yes, I am a spy, ma'am.
Heavens to Betsy!
Heavens to her. I hope she's okay. But for some reason, like my camera would just keep panning like this, and I was like, why the heck is my camera panning? Well, the reason why is because I had my Xbox controller plugged in, and the stick was slightly tilted because something was on top of it. So it was having issues, and when I undid it, then the video bugged out. But this one should be okay, I think. I mean, if you're watching this, obviously it went out okay.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Gotta be careful.
Closing one case
Whoa.
opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some punk.
Are you crazy? Sorry. I was a little unnerved why the gas tank back there made a little spark as we passed by it.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
It's so sad. Everyone turning into a statistic. But Phelps won't have any of that, no. He'll bring some humanity to this case. Probably. Or at least wreck Roy's car here and make him all angry at us. Oh. Sorry about that. Just chillax. We're just going for a nice ride. Running over a few innocent pedestrians. And hitting some walls. Hitting some walls, definitely. Don't forget about the walls. Don't forget about the walls. And the people. The pedestrians, the walls. They're all great fun. Oh no, we need to turn right there. Look out for your fancy palm tree thing.
There goes a week's wages.
I don't know what that palm tree thing is, but it looks fancy. This is a really nice car you got here, Roy. I don't know why you're letting me drive it every time. The murder scene.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Let's see. Wow, this is kind of fancy. This is the fanciest apartment I think I've ever seen. Okay, so second floor, apartment 6. Okay, cool. I like how it keeps going up. I'm not sure if it would be used in the mission later, possibly. Although the floor lighting is a little odd. But I do like that they went to the lengths that they did to give you more stairs that I'm assuming probably aren't going to be used later in the game, but actually flesh out the building, even though there's a very low chance of anyone coming up here. Except for me, because I'm very curious about things like that. Although that floor lighting does bother me. I'm a little bothered by that. Anyway, but this is our place. Set at the end of the hall, second floor, room 6 as we see.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with this?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Well, that was kind of cool. We get to see the old guys. That's cool. I like that. Whoa, whoa. It was weird. It started turning. Okay. So I guess she's back there. Just kind of want to take a look around before we investigate all this. Oh, okay. Got some fancy pictures here.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Definitely. We got anything on the back of this one? Nothing. Why did we even bother to look? There's not... I mean, I bet on the back of a lot of pictures there's not anything. But I'm gonna take a wild guess and say maybe one of these has something on the back. Yes, it does. Okay. Assign.
It's a place to start.
Hollywood Boulevard. I'm working Tuesday, 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Julia. And I'm gonna assume the last one probably doesn't have anything on it, but we'll take another look if it'll let us.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Well, I'm gonna assume from the quality of the place... Yeah, nothing in here. The quality of this place that she was living at... I'm saying was because she's dead. And the quality of her clothes, along with all these fancy pictures and stuff, I'm pretty sure she probably had a little money on her. Probably. Along with having a housekeeper, too. The soup ladle. Have you guys ever seen the case of the soup ladle of death? I'm not going to tell you about it. It's actually too scary to put on YouTube. So, no, I'm not going to tell you about the scary soup ladle of death.
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah, I'm thinking neither of these are actually of use.
I don't think so.
That salad fork? It's so dangerous. Ooh, an iron? Yes, this iron. Everyone knows how dangerous irons are. They're the leading cause of iron-related deaths. Alright. Oh, there she is. But she does appear to have a sheet on her, which does make me happy. Definitely. You do appear to have at least some form of covering. Now, what is this place? This is a really fancy room we got here.
The English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
So, you're saying a really old person had to wear this? Although I'm pretty sure your partner would argue that it was probably you who would want to wear this. Ooh, pills. Okay, we do have pills here. What kind of pills are these? What am I... Oh, wait. What is that?
Looks like barbiturates.
You couldn't see that from that far away? You had to, like, put it right up in your face? Okay. Now, what are barbiturates? I'm not familiar with that terminology.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
It says sleeping pills. What else is rattling around in this thing? Oh, what's that?
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Maybe the first one was prescribed to her, but the second wasn't. That would make sense, maybe. Okay, so that word that he said, bin something, that's just another word for sleeping pills, so I know I can understand that much. Now, I do hope, whatever happens to you, lady, that you keep that cloth on, that towel.
We've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
She looks like maybe she was choked or something. Yeah, you definitely look like you possibly have been choked
Take a
here.
closer look at her head and neck.
Oh, I like that reflection. That's kind of cool. That she's got on her, oh, what's that?
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
I have no idea. Oh, I clicked out the window. Sorry. I like the reflection off the floor. Very shiny floor. It's a neat effect. You got anything on this arm?
Bruising on the forearms and...
Yeah, those look like bite marks.
Like
Ow.
bite marks.
Very good.
No, that's very bad. I don't care that I am correct. That's not a good thing. Okay. See her neck here? She's got what looks like maybe a strangling. She might have been strangled.
Bruised pretty badly.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Well, wouldn't that be, like, really difficult to figure out?
Something else.
Okay, well, I guess, the pictures that we had, that would be a good place to do some, like, the address on the back of the picture, that would be a good place to start our search at. I would think, anyway. Nope.
So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
Who's talking? Oh.
Julie, she always had so much fire, so much drive.
Until she died.
I'm not being very clear.
There. It's okay.
You look like you've got, like, this angriest face you've ever had while telling her it's okay.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
Can you tell us about this Mr. Henderson?
To the other detectives, ma'am. They can try and get in contact.
Okay, let's ask her about her state of mind. Maybe if she... I mean, obviously, at first glance, it looks like that she was, maybe suicidal. But at second glance, and what we talked to the coroner about, it sounds like she might have been murdered, and then it tried to get covered up as looking suicidal. So let's ask her if she was ever kind of crazy or anything.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Ooh, we have a lot of intuition, because I guess because I chose it from this, from the chapter select. That'll be good, that'll be good. I'm gonna say that's probably the truth. She doesn't look like she's very shifty. That's what I've been going by lately, the shiftiness of her eyes.
So
nope, that was wrong. Okay, it's probably a doubt.
No, men were usually besotted with Miss Julia, not the other way around. I don't think Miss Julia was ever in love with anyone.
You lied to me. Victim's personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Now I think that's a doubt. Let's make sure there's no evidence directly against that. Okay, so morphine, possible suicide, modeling job. She said she only comes around twice a week. I need to figure out if there's something that says otherwise. I'm gonna doubt her.
Men
Really?
friends, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Really?
Spill it.
She looked so shifty.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia.
Okay, I'm gonna start using
She was
intuition
very
because I don't
nice
want to
to
do
me.
as bad as I did
I
last
don't
time.
care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Okay, we're gonna use intuition just to make us more likely to get this right. Relationship with victim.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Did you see her? She answered that oddly. Let's remove an answer. Okay, so it's not a lie, so it's either a truth or a doubt. I'm gonna say it's a doubt because she answered that so oddly.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs.
That was funny
Reynoldson.
for some reason.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Okay, sorry. I thought he was gonna say more. Okay, so we should probably try to go to this
Stefan
address.
and Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Run down the jacket. Okay, so we should probably check outside for the
Carruthers has
Surretts.
called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
What are you
I
doing?
don't know.
You're moonwalking,
I'm
guy.
a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Look at him, he's moonwalking. Do 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 do. I think he had a little bit too much alcohol. He doesn't know what he's doing. Just walk, man. Just walk. Use your feet. Use them the right way. What are you doing, man? You're going nowhere fast. Okay. So we need to look for the Surretts now. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they're outside, but I'd like to just take a quick look in this hallway to make sure, to get it out of my mind, so I don't think it might possibly be up here. So just humor me for a second and let me take a look on these upper floors. I assume we'll be hearing the investigation music if we're in the correct area. So anyway, let's go back down and see if we can find anywhere between here and I guess maybe the parking lot. Those Surretts of morphine. Now, you're actually walking. Good job, man. You've done it. Excellent. Okay, so it sounds like it'll be down here from what I'm hearing right now. It would probably be around this building as well, not just like right here. Maybe a waste bin? Oh, wait, that looks like a Surrett, doesn't it?
Mal will be pleased.
Morphine Surrett, there we go.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
It's not conclusive,
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
but it does definitely lead
I
itself
think our work is done here.
to... No, not the cup.
Circumstantial.
It does definitely lead itself to be more reliable evidence. Okay, no, I don't need that. Okay, that's all we need. Cool. Anyway, now I think we need to go to that address that was on the back. That would probably be the next good idea. Find and inspect all the narcotic... Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm pretty sure this isn't our car, but we'll go here anyway. I don't even know which one of these to go to. Oh, this is the clinic. Okay, let's go to the clinic, because he did prescribe her this medicine. But she also has other medicine, which aren't important to take together, so maybe she lied to him about the medicine. Let's just talk about that and see if there's any evidence related to that at all.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to
I
learn
would
the business.
agree with that. He got promoted
Bukowski's a
really
pushover.
fast.
Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I notice you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
I don't know. I'm a little offended by that. I actually started to like him towards the end. Just a little bit. Oh, that was a bad crash. Sorry about that. You would learn to get out of the way. That would be an amazing idea for you as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little offended by that. He's kind of talking all bad about our friend. Anyway, up here, yes. I'm hoping we get some more missions soon. I'd love to get some more intuition that, you know, could help us out in our cases. Although we do have a nice chunk of it now to use for this case, just because I had to choose it from the mission select, so that's kind of neat. Okay, Dr. Stoneman's practice? Why can't they just say, like, hospital or medical clinic or something? The finest tobacco in America. The cigarettes most doctors prefer. And nowadays everyone's like, don't do cigarettes, they're completely evil and they ruin your body, which I mean they do, definitely, but it's not like it used to be where they're like, doctors prefer this cigarette out of any other. Okay, I assume we're gonna have to take the elevator because it's so lit up, or maybe we're taking that. I'm not sure because that way's lit up as well. What's over here? It even has a handle. Oh, it's like a back entrance or a side entrance. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going up. Get out of the way. We're definitely going up the elevator. Push the button again. Push it. Push the button. Push it. Thank you. I feel like that would be a difficult animation to put in, the pushing the elevator button.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
I would agree with that. The doctors probably are supplying a good deal of the drugs that are going out. Alright, so we're looking for a stone man. That would be 505. Which, by the way, this is an amazing low texture here.
505.
Like, the rest of this game has pretty decent textures, but that sign's textures are absolutely horrendous. Okay, 505. 504. 505. Neat blind effect.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Okay. I saw your feet kind of clipping through the door there, guy. Sorry.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to, but he was like, so I'm like, okay, sorry, I guess we have to help. I guess I can see why this is her doctor,
Stoneman,
because it's like really fancy place
one of
here.
your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Okay. Relationship with victim.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
6 months or so. Now, let me see. 46, and I think... I'm not sure if that's right or not. It says 46. Now, I forget what year this game takes place. It takes place like 1947, I think? So I'm not sure if that makes that incorrect. I'm gonna use some intuition. Okay, so it's definitely not the truth. I'm gonna say it's a doubt. But it could possibly be a lie, but I just don't have enough evidence to be sure it's a lie, so I'm gonna doubt it.
You didn't like her,
So it's definitely a doubt because of that.
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
Okay, that was annoying. Additional medicines?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
She was in the fashion business, but she didn't seem like she was having an issue with weight. I'm gonna doubt that.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her. But she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now,
Interesting.
Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
I have a feeling we're probably going to come back and talk to this man some more. Possibly. Next, we need to go to the dress door. Oh, maybe not, because it's crossed out now, so maybe we're not coming back here. But we do need to go to the dress door. Don't worry, guy. You're clear to come in now. Sorry about your whatever the heck you're wrong with you. See you later, everyone. Sorry to interrupt you. Could you guys clean that window a little bit? Goodness gracious, that thing's disgusting. Alright, anyway, back down the elevator. Push your button. Push your button, Phelps. Phelps, why don't you push it? Push the button! Okay, thank you. Your negligence in pushing the button was very bothering. Alright. Let's go!
The old boy's lying.
Yeah, I figured.
About what?
I don't know.
Is
She
it
looked
your
relieved
intuition?
and said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yeah. Definitely a little odd. I was noticing that as well. I didn't notice he looked relieved, but I did notice it was odd how unaffected he was by it. I feel like a patient, especially in a small place like that, you would get a little bit more upset about losing a patient. Not just in monetary wise.
Have you noticed how brokers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Good drinking with doctors? Whoop, whoop. Okay. We'll make a turn to the next one. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, that wasn't a legitimate road. Oh, dang it. Ah, dang it. Oh. Whoa. We were stuck so bad it teleported us 20 feet. Okay, okay, that was a load of fun. I don't think they wanted us to drive there. Get in the car, let's go. Yeah, I don't think they want us... Ooh, are these wheels blue? Ooh, I like this car already. I think they're blue. They look blue. I like this car.
Goddamn maniac!
Sorry. I like this car though. Its cool blue wheels are very cool and very blue. Let's just get up these stairs here. Derp. What are you doing with my car? We need it for a special investigation. You're not investigating, you're just destroying it.
What are you doing?
No, we're not. Yes, you are, you fool. Wait, is this an elementary school? Hey, kids! Hey, kids, what's up? Hey, kids!
Watch out for the pedestrians!
Wait, you're not a kid, you're an adult. Why do you guys have a football field here? I don't know. Whee! Oh, dang it, there's like a fence surrounding this place.
You're really starting to annoy me.
Is there a way I can get out of here? It's a really exciting music, though, for driving on the walls of a football field. Okay, we can make this with our cool blue car here. Let's turn a bit, hit the bump, and we're out. Okay. Hey there, friend. How's it going? You can't escape now. You can't escape. Come on, let's get in the new car. This one's cooler. Ooh, it's even a actual new car. It's a Buick 8 convertible. Sorry about that. We'll come back later. Okay, sorry. I know we got just a bit sidetracked there. But let's get going. Blah. 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 Look at the roof. It says blah. Blah. Oh, wait, but we're going to the next place. Okay. I'm sorry. That was kind of dumb and idiotic, but that was fun. Also, I like watching my voice on Audacity going, yeah, and then when you go, yeah, it makes like a really big spike and it looks really cool. Okay, sorry.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
My partner here needs a dress. He's
LAPD,
acting like a
ma'am.
pansy today.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found
a
dead
little
this
bit
morning.
trouble. Wow, she doesn't say anything after that? Okay. Victim's employment history.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
And just because I want to start this off right, I'm going to use a little intuition to narrow our options down. Remove an answer. She's definitely not lying. She didn't seem like she was... like, I could doubt her in that case. I don't think I can doubt her, probably. She's dodging the question, though. He says, how long had Julia worked as a model? She worked in New York before coming here. She's a very beautiful girl, but she's dodging the question, so I'm going to doubt that, and it might be wrong.
We
Really?
need information on anyone she might have been seeing. Maybe someone she met here.
Oh, that's annoying.
Sorry, I don't know of anyone. If she was seeing someone, he must have had money. Julia would never be interested in any man who didn't have real money.
Okay, that's annoying.
Did she have any close friends here?
I'm getting
Actually,
nowhere
yes.
fast.
Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
You're kind of being a little creepy here. Alright, so let's take a look at that.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Okay, well, I guess that was helpful. Relationship with victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
That seems like a truth. I'm gonna say truth.
Henry is your boss.
Yes, okay, there we go.
Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay, and informed of Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Okay, I'm getting confused here. Let's use some intuition to narrow this down. Okay, so she's either completely lying or she's telling a blatant truth. Let's look over our evidence and then we're gonna have to look through our clues. Okay. Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged? And he says, who's he? Now, let's look at our clues. Well, hold on. So we were able to take out half of these clues. Okay, modeling job. Sleeping pills. There was a pearl ring. Sapphire ring, I mean. She says, who's he? I'm gonna say she's telling the truth because I don't seem to have any evidence that goes against it.
She was wearing
Okay,
a
there we go.
sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Wow.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson.
She's actually the only
If you
person
ask your
that told the
fiancé to
truth in
visit
this entire
Hollywood
story.
Police Station, it would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Because she's dead.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Until she died. And now she's full of death.